Welcome back. I'm Paul Graney. The Chinese Communist Party fires missiles around Taiwan during the second day of drills encircling the island. Our Washington correspondent, Luis Eduardo Martinez, has the details.
Taiwanese forces remain on high alert as the Chinese Communist Party continues for a second day its military drills encircling the island nation.
I would like to speak about the multiple launch rockets. China fired 2 waves of multiple launch rockets. There were in total 27 rockets fired. I want to seize this opportunity to let the media know, and as the spokesperson just mentioned, that this targeted military drill is not only to intimidate Taiwan, but also severely influences international transport security.
The Chinese Communist Party's military drills simulate a total blockade of Taiwan and are disrupting commercial activities in the region.
Chinese around Taiwan are not exercising, they're not training, except in a certain sense. This is rehearsal. And they have the capability to go after Taiwan. They appear to have the will, and really it's just a question of when and what they're going to do.
The military drills come 2 weeks after the U.S. announced an $11 billion weapons sales to Taiwan, which include 82 high-mobility artillery rocket systems, otherwise known as HIMARS.
Now, the Taiwan military has finally changed its concept of operations to something that an invading force would find much more difficult than used to be the case. It's a more mobile, dispersed force armed with lethal precision weapons that would make life very miserable for an invasion force.
Last week, the U.S. also announced new investment in naval power with the construction of the USS Defiant, the first Trump-class battleship.
Now, they've got something like 28 ships or so, including Coast Guard ships, in and around Taiwan at the moment. Well, that's about half of what the Americans have in the entire 7th Fleet based in Japan. We've got about 290 ships to cover the world. They've got well over 300 and more if you include their Coast Guard ships that are actually warships. And they've only got to cover a very small part of the globe, which happens to be very close to China.
The CCP has said that the military drills are in response to U.S. weapons sales to Taiwan and recent comments from the Japanese government that it would come to the nation island's aid in the case of a potential invasion. But military experts suggest that the military drills have been in plans for months. Reporting from Washington, D.C., Luis Eduardo Martinez, NTD News.